Hi guys, welcome to 10 Minute Monday. Today we are going to be making a beautiful set of faux metal earrings using these gorgeous cutters. So I just want to show you them really quickly. I asked Debbie from Aussie Crafts Cutters to design them for me, and I saw a bronze, like metal, copper, I'm not sure what exact metal it was, earring kind of similar to this, and I showed her a picture and asked her to create it for me. So this is what she came up with, and I love it. So I want to make a faux copper earring. So what I have right now is I have my clay rolled out to the thickest setting on my pasta machine. These particular ones you want thicker because they are going to be skinny in this area. So we are going to put a pin in there. The clay is half copper and half rose gold. And then I just mix it up really well together. Grab your roller. This is just like a paper one, but it's going to kind of give me a nice like faux metal look. So I'm going to go with that and just kind of get some texture in there. And then take your cutter, put it in your baby powder, and then cut your piece out. And I'm going to kind of just twist this a little bit and make sure you get in there because this area is really thin, so we don't want to mess with it too much. I'm also going to just make sure this is cut all the way. I think it is. It feels like it is, but I just want to make sure that everything is cut nicely. Yeah, it is. Okay. Sometimes I don't move it around enough and then it just doesn't get a good cut on it. So let me get this extra out of here. I'm going to take my silicone tool and I'm just going to kind of clean up inside here. Just smooth it out, and I'm going to do the back side as well. I want everything nice and smooth. It'll be too hard to really sand that area down, so I'm going to do it right away. And let me get that little piece of clay out of there. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to show you what I mean by a thin area. So do you see how thin that area is there? If I would bake that like that, it would guarantee snap on me. No ifs, ands, or buts. It would definitely snap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up inside here first. Get all these little extras out of here. Let's make everything look really nice. And I'm going to push these two leaves together just to make sure that that doesn't break. So I'm taking my poly paste and then I'm going to push those together, and that'll give me a nice like secure area there. And just push those together just to kind of fatten it up a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to take one of my, what do you call these? I'm going to take one of my little pins here and I'm going to trim it up just a little bit. So I'm going to lay this out just like this, okay? And I want to make sure that this is going to be long enough to go all the way down to the bottom here, but it can't be too long because it'll just pop right out. So we want to make sure it's cut to the right length. All right. And let me get my eye pin here. I'm going to go right in the middle and just follow that down. Follow it all the way down. There we go. I'm going to lay this right up next to this one. because I really want to get a good mirrored pair here. So I just got to make sure that they are very similar. At least that's just my preference. And clean the inside of this. All right. And I'm going to put a little bit of my poly paste. If you don't have poly paste, just grab your liquid clay or your clay adhesive. It'll all work the same. And you can see I don't use a lot, just the tiniest bit on a toothpick. So now I want to make sure this is turned the right direction, just like that one, because I really want to mirror them perfectly if possible. Let me just put that. There we go. Okay. Now, just smooth that area out. All right, so next what I'm going to do is just make sure all the little areas are nice and cleaned up. Take any of those little tiny pieces of clay off. And then I'm going to take the tip of this silicone tool and just kind of poke it a little bit, just to give it a little bit more texture, because when you play around with this, it sometimes comes off and it doesn't show up as nice. So I just want to make sure that I still have a little texture on here. Okay. Grab your little gemstone, and I'm going to use the one with the points. You could use heat seal if you have heat seal ones. And I'm going to kind of just take the back of my toothpick and just kind of indent it slightly. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then I'm going to put my glue here and then press that stone right in there. Now you'll see you'll have a little bit of that glue that came out on the side. That's exactly what you want. Take your clay and let's make a noodle. And we want a small noodle, but one that's not too small, because we want it to look like it's encased around our gemstone. And then let's just start putting that around. And I'm going to cut it right off. I really want this to look handmade with the metal. Like I really want the, if you ever seen like people just starting out with metal work, that's really how I want it to look. So it's not to be perfect. Okay. And then I'm going to do my gemstones here as well. I got my green gemstones. So let me take this off for a minute. And then I'm just going to take the back of my toothpick one more time and just kind of press little areas in. Right there, just so I know where my gemstones are going to go. And then I'll put one here and one here. And that'll mirror everything for me. And then get my poly paste one more time. There we go. Okay. Get my wax tip, and then I will look for exactly which ones I want to put where. And just set those in and push them in. All right, get my wipey. Kind of clean up some of that extra glue here. And then I'm going to take my mica powder. This is like a bronzy one. And I absolutely love the color of that. I mean, just beautiful. And I get my brush and just start brushing over the entire thing. And this is going to give me that beautiful bronzy color. All right, now you know all bronze kind of has this color to it. So what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of my Inca Gold and put very little right on the sides. That way it just looks like it's slightly discolored. On the little edges of my leaves. And right in the opening around these. And that's it. So now we just put this in our oven, bake it at recommended time and temperature, and we'll come back and finish these up completely. My pieces are out of the oven. They cooled off. I went ahead and finished them up to keep this video nice and short for you guys. So I'm going to explain very quickly what I did. I ended up taking everything, sanding it down beautifully. So you can see everything is nice and smooth. And then I took some Sculpey Gloss Glaze and I glazed the front, the back, and the insides of everything. And I also took my little eye pins out and then I super glued them back in to make sure that they can never come out. And then I just added my finding. But look how beautiful these look. I tried them on already. They look gorgeous on. I'm very, very happy with these. I hope that you enjoyed this quick little 10-minute video. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye.